Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, my dear friends. I hope all of you have had a nice lunch. Because if you haven't, if you look at this presentation, trust me, you would want to have something after this. So, Bhavna and myself, Vinayak, we've come up with this concept of launching a cafe called Cafe Madrasi, and the tagline is you eat, drink, and then it's total bliss. And we aim to start this cafe in Chennai, and we'll take you through this entire journey for the next 15-20 minutes, giving you a detail about what this cafe is, what was the main reason why we are starting this, what was the need, what are competitors, what are the strengths, and the other factors. As I said earlier, we are a cafe, a eatery and a hangout joint, a place where you can meet, eat, and have start a great conversation, relax and unwind. It's located at Nungambakkam Road, one of the most, the primest area, it's in the heart of the Chennai city, one of the most visited places in Chennai. And started by two budding entrepreneurs who share a common passion for food. I mean, both are big time foodies, and we thought why not start an entrepreneurial venture or a product which deals with food and the allied services.
Okay, about us. Here at Cafe Madrasi, we serve a variety of food and beverages which appeal to youth. Why both of us wanted to start this was 3 years back, not 3 years back, just a year back, I was studying in Stella Maris, which is in Nungambakkam. And me as a student, I wanted a place something like Cafe Madrasi because there was no place in and around my college so that I could go and hang out. There were places which were very expensive, which was not affordable by a student, a normal student. So I felt Cafe Madrasi would be a good option for the students in and around Nungambakkam. It's an ideal place to hang out with friends, catch up with dear ones, relax and unwind, and lip-smacking food and drinks. The 5 C's of marketing. The first one is company. What is our company all about? It is about a hangout, it is an eatery, it is a joint, a food joint where people can come, relax, sit, eat whatever they want. We provide a wide variety of food. So this is all about our company.
We have this vision that we have to provide affordable food and a good, you can say a joint, a food joint for youngsters and people young at heart who come in here and have a good time. That's our vision. And how are we going to achieve it? By customer-driven service approach. I mean, involving them in our maybe day-to-day activities as much as possible, customizing our services and providing them an experience which will really delight them.
Collaborators, here myself, Bhavna and Vinayak, both of us share a common passion for food. So we thought, let's join hands together, collaborate, and open something called Cafe Madrasi, which is our passion as well, eating. And I like people, serve food to people more than eating. So that way, both of us collaborate together and start this Cafe Madrasi.
Coming to customers, as Bhavna said, she has a first-hand experience of this entire place. I mean, being one of the primest locations, you have some of the best colleges situated on this road, Nungambakkam, right from MOP Vaishnav, Stella Maris, and Vidiraj. All these colleges are situated around this locality. So customers definitely would have been our youngsters who need that that place, that hub where we can actually go and enjoy. We actually felt that need. I mean, there was this need and gap. They needed something, but there was this gap which was created, and we thought, why not go in there and fill that gap.
Competition. In Nungambakkam, we have many eat-outs and hangouts like CCD, Barista, Sandy's Chocolate Factory, fruit shops, various outlets. But then the problem in these outlets was everything specialized in one thing. Fruit shop in juices, Sandy's Chocolate Factory in chocolate. Like each outlet, specialized in one of the things. But here we provide everything under one roof. So that is, they are our competition. Next, climate.
Chennai is you can say a culturally very strong city, and of late they have been very open towards new maybe technologies or maybe new maybe startups. If you go to see, Chennai also houses a lot of IT companies. I mean, it's, the infrastructure corridor is opening up. We have more and more people from all across India coming to Chennai, settling here. So there is a huge potential. We thought, okay, fine, this climate, I mean, the business environment is open for new ventures, wherein we can cater to this audience. We thought, yes, keeping all these things in mind, we need to launch. People are very important, and what we are trying to do is train them effectively to handle customers very well. Again, we'll follow the self-service kind of a method, a process, wherein people will come into the counter, they'll place their order, and they'll be serving themselves. This saves us, I mean, especially on staff also. And again, the process will be a customer-centric approach, wherein all our processes will be evolved surrounding our customers. What is their convenience? What is their preferences? Or how can we make things simpler for them? So all these processes will be designed keeping our customers in mind.
The unique selling proposition, customer loyalty and customer-oriented offerings. Anything we do will be customer-oriented. Bringing new varieties, new services, then taking feedback from the customers. What are their preferences? Any changes they would like to see? Any additions they want us to make? So it will be totally customer-centric, as Vinayak told in the previous slide. And yeah, one of the USP here is, we'll be giving a food card system for the customers who come for the first time, wherein they get a card with a minimum balance of 200 rupees, and they can recharge how much ever they want. And once they recharge, every time they come, they need not pay by cash, they can just swipe the card. So that, you don't feel that every time you're giving out money. It's more like, your debit or your credit card. So it's more, what do you tell? So, it will attract your youth and your students, because it's just once you pay and you're done with it. Every time you go, you don't need to take out cash, you need to use the card. And second thing is constant stakeholder involvement. Stakeholder here are myself and Vinayak. I will be handling the kitchen myself, and he will always be engaged with the customers who come in. So,
now, customer loyalty, again, what it does is we have a database of clients. We are, I mean, actually we can be in personal touch with them, and we know who's the one who's spending. When each time you swipe, we know, okay, this customer has spent. We know, okay, fine, we have a database. These are maybe our loyal customers. We maintain this database. We make a note of their birthdays, their anniversaries, special days, provide them discounts, maybe offer them some maybe freebies maybe after a couple of years or after certain points accumulated. So these will actually help us to keep, to identify who are the loyal customers and how we can actually retain or acquire more people. And again, constant stakeholder involvement. Normally you would see that apart from a few entrepreneurial ventures where you personally start something, it's very difficult for the stakeholders to keep or monitor what happens in your organization, in your venture. So we thought that, okay, fine, that should be our USP, that we will be there. We will be there in our outlet. She is an expert in cooking, so she'll be handling kitchen, right from what kind of food, what kind of ingredients are used, how fresh it is, what should be the taste. And I can be the person who will be the link between the kitchen and the customers. What do they want? I mean, what is that experience which they are looking for? Or what are the changes which you can bring about? So we feel this is our USP, or based on which we are going to position ourselves. And last is like what we plan to do in the future. We would like to convert our place to like for a center of art or for promoting local talent. When I told you earlier that image wherein there were paintings put up, we will let our walls be used for these budding artists or budding musicians, budding talent. Whoever wants to present something, this will be our platform. Initially, yes, they will be of help to us because they bring in some kind of variety, they bring in some kind of change to our outlet. And for them, we'll be a good platform to display their talents. So organize such events, such activities. You might have a day wherein if there are musicians, they can perform at our cafe, since that will attract crowd. And slowly we start home delivery, takeouts. And again, there are many other areas of Chennai which we can explore. I mean, it will be very difficult for some youth to travel all the way from the other part of Chennai to this part. So for their convenience, we would love to open up outlets in other parts of Chennai and also other metros where we see a big potential. Any queries?
Very good presentation. That'll be the critic as usual. Okay. So in terms of presentation, content, knowledge, everything was good. The only thing is, this was very specific to one certain area and Chennai. Now if you say you want to expand to metros, I don't know how it will fit in, because your entire research was based on what's there in that area, and you were, tagging between meeting supply with the demand part of it. So if I look at your ambience, I don't find it any different from Coffee Day or Barista. So it's more of the same concept launching. When you speak about your price segment, you're saying 19 rupees, 10 rupees. When you speak about your promotion, you miss out on schools, whereas your niche audience was always schools. But in your promotion, you had nothing mentioned to schools.
Because, sir, at least in and around that area, you don't have much of schools.
No,
There
I mean
colleges.
students,
colleges,
corporate
okay.
institution. I'll just rephrase that word. So, so this is what it is. So if I look at your cafe, it's right now meeting demand for the particular area where you will find success in what you're doing. The only thing is I cannot connect with it if it is expanding to other metros. For example, you've identified few outlets and you've seen what is not available there is what you're coming out with. But it's not a unique proposition that can say, okay, fine, if I come out with something new, I can take it all over India sort of thing. But the way you come out, if it was very specific to an area, full marks for that.
Expanding in other cities would again depend, sir. We have to again research there, again see what is not there in that particular place, what is there, something that the crowd needs. Accordingly, we have to modify again. We cannot exactly open Cafe Madrasi the way it is in Chennai, because the taste and preference of people in Chennai, the taste and preference of people in Bangalore, it's totally different.
No, but when it's crowd like Cafe Madrasi, don't you think you have to get something as constant with that?
In franchising model, how will it work?
No,
So
that-
Coffee Day in Delhi and Bangalore will be the same.
Same.
So that was the kind of debate you were having actually, because if we started in some other part of the country, the name, it will be Cafe Madrasi, it will be maybe the parent company, but it will be launched under a different name.
Don't you think to promote again the different brand would be a difficult process for you?
But again, ma'am,
You might have made a very good name in Chennai, but when you go into Punjab and you do Coffee Madrasi or Lassi Punjabi, don't you think it's a big problem for you to relaunch the new product altogether?
But again, ma'am, as sir said, we are what we try to do is we don't have a standard menu for all these. If we, when we launch in the future, we don't have a standard, maybe like a CCD pattern, where in every place we go, it will be the same menu or same kind of menu.
Like if you go to McD, it's different in US, different in other countries.
Country-wise fine, but in India,
India-wise.
all over India, I think they follow the same pattern. The way you're telling the franchising model, when you open it in the different states, you have different things. What about the costing part of it? How are you going to do that? What about the branding? How will the customer know about it?
If you take off the last line, everything is fine. So either you contest on the last line or you say, but otherwise a very good presentation. It was very good.
Few questions from my side. Promotion, not at all mentioned anything about promotion. How do you attract customer to your place? You told product, but how will you get the people in?
One thing is, ma'am, that the one certain promotion was like Facebook, and bloggers, we didn't specify.
Bloggers don't taste the food, and until unless you make people eat food, people would not come into your outlet.
No, ma'am, the first, initially, as you said, we target certain hotspots where we think the target can.
Yeah, that's what I was coming to that. Market testing that you told. You will have an pre-launch testing or that to be done, whatever you told me. How many days before launch of your cafe you're going to do?
We have to do it at least 3-4 months in advance.
Don't you think your competitors will copy by the time you come into the market?
No, but we must have said that we are launching as Cafe Madrasi. We are not going to tell them anything.
No, but if in case when you you told that particular area, you're going to do the market testing, you're coming up with a food option. Don't you think the market existing over there are keeping? They're also awake, right? You can't do market testing hiding. And you told you're going to give them samples. When you're going to give us samples, you're going to put a kiosk outside the colleges?
No, we will be inviting students.
Where are you going? How are you going to invite the students? Why will the students come to your place without the names?
Ma'am, it's like,
Ma'am, it's like we have to use our contacts.
Okay.
I'll have to use my contacts, and I think that contacts will do.
How to do that? Your target audience is student. Which contact are you going to use?
Student
Okay.
contact, ma'am. My own sister, my cousins are studying in different colleges. So that's the way I can use my contacts and get people. Their friends, like that. Because I feel that's the only way I can get in students.
Next point, very, I don't know, these people will disagree with. North Indian, 90% of the students who are there are North Indians, and North Indians don't mind spending. Why was that topic?
Not, I didn't tell 90%, ma'am.
Okay, most of the North Indians don't mind spending. Why?
Because I've seen it myself and I've seen my sister's group themselves.
North Indian में पैसे ज़्यादा है. अच्छा तो.
North Indian, Punjabis, Sindhis also, sir. Even they don't mind spending.
National patriotic talk now, so we'll move away from this.
I have friends who are Punjabis who used to spend lavishly.
Don't do those words when you are in the presentation.
Okay, next time I
You
will
have a
avoid.
boss who's a North Indian. You tell this type of dialogues in between. Be very careful when you use. You might have a personal experience.
Not only my experience, ma'am, my sisters, even her friends, my
I
cousin's
agree.
friends.
You might have it.
Generalize it.
You know,
Okay.
generalize it. No problem. Student, no problem. You don't specifically region north से to west east से पैसे you don't spend. Blogging, very dangerous. Asking your customer to blog, do you think right thing to do?
It will have
Customer is not happy, come and do all sorts of things on your website. What are you going to do when you're blogging?
That is one important point, ma'am, but that will keep us on our toes.
It's good.
We need to.
Do you think the people will come in after that?
Ma'am, again, ma'am, it's like people who come in here will be encouraged to do it, and that's the reason why we said we need to have this customer, that the stakeholders present there constantly. Because otherwise, without that, if you just let it run the way it is, then I'm sure that our own bloggers will put us down.
That's all.
About market research, what kind of research have you done? Primary research or secondary research?
Primary,
You use
we started with primary.
only primary research. And what about
And maybe for pricing, ma'am, secondary.
secondary?
Because when it comes to our penetration pricing, we need to get a hang of it.
If data representation is done after that, it would have been nice. If you represent the data of various colleges, how did you send the questionnaire? Primary means how did you go? Send the questionnaire?
No, we have to go in person. Not questionnaire, if it's sent, then nobody will answer. We have to be there personally to take it, answer, and take a few minutes of the time.
So you went and asked questions to a sample or the whole?
Not the whole lot.
Whole is not possible. Sample only we have to.